Hi, my name is Danielle Augustine, and I'm with Project Cheer, and today we're going to be talking about creating a PhotoVoice project. So to begin, what is PhotoVoice? PhotoVoice is a process in which individuals use photos to showcase aspects of their environment and daily experiences to then share with others. There are a lot of goals when creating a PhotoVoice project. PhotoVoice aims to help those who are often unheard gain a voice. PhotoVoice also aims to help the photographers gain understanding about their circumstances and the forces that shape their lives. And lastly, PhotoVoice aims to bring about change and improve conditions by reaching the public and influencing policymakers. So why should we use PhotoVoice? To begin, PhotoVoice provides immediate results. So when taking your photo, you have a piece of work to add to your project right then and there. PhotoVoice also provides a fun and creative outlet. Basic photography skills are easy to learn and accessible to many. PhotoVoice also goes by the old saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So the powerful message that a PhotoVoice often conveys is worth more than any words could say. Pictures are also easily understood regardless of culture or language, so a PhotoVoice can be especially important if there is a communication barrier present. Photos provide a simple visual reality for policymakers and community members to see, which again is often a lot more powerful than any words. And lastly, PhotoVoice provides a great way for people who are unable to vocalize their situation and circumstances to get their message across. So who would benefit from using a PhotoVoice project? PhotoVoice helps individuals and groups who are often ignored or overlooked to gain a voice and an outlet to display their personal circumstances. So some examples of groups who would benefit from PhotoVoice include children and youth in vulnerable circumstances, homeless individuals and families, individuals with physical and cognitive disabilities, individuals with mental health issues, individuals with chronic diseases and medical conditions, members of racial, cultural, or religious minorities, and rural and or underprivileged populations throughout the world. So here are the steps to create a PhotoVoice project. To begin, we want to start with collaboration with the participants in creating project goals. So a facilitator might have an idea of what they want the project to look like in their minds, but really collaboration with the people who will be involved is a very important first step. Secondly, if necessary, we want to train our participants in basic photography skills and ethics. This might also include providing the participants with cameras or phones to take their photos with. Next, we want to make sure we're explaining the prompt clearly, but at the same time empowering individuals with the freedom to interpret and apply the prompt as they see fit. Lastly, we want to compile the photos and disseminate them in a meaningful way in order to enact action. So when putting the photos together in a presentation, it might also be appropriate to include any comments or commentary from the photographers as you see fit. So now that we know the basic principles of a PhotoVoice project, we will go through some examples to help you gain a better understanding. So this first example of a PhotoVoice project was completed this last spring, and it was titled A Look Inside Stress Management and Mental Health in Graduate Students. So the prompt or question used and given to participants in this project was, how do graduate students manage stress and handle their mental health in the University of Kentucky community? The goals of this project included helping young people understand that many fellow students are going through the same struggles as they are, help graduate students be comfortable speaking up about their struggles and seeking help if needed, and to create a support group for graduate students in dealing with their stress and mental health issues. So I will show you a couple of the photos that were submitted for this project along with some of the accompanying captions from the participants. And you can see that some of them are a bit more lighthearted and some are a bit more serious, which again reinforces the fact that the participants are able to interpret and take this project in any direction that they see appropriate. This first photo submitted by a participant with the accompanying caption, sometimes there's nothing you can do for yourself that's better than cuddling with the dog. I don't know the science behind this, but there has to be some. The second photo submitted with the caption, many people see medication as a weakness, a dependence, an inability to cope with the stresses of life. But sometimes the strongest thing a person can do is admit they need help, whether that be from a therapist, a creative outlet, friend support, or medication. And something important to note on this photo was that the identity of the participant was blacked out, so we want to keep that in mind when taking into consideration consent and identities of our participants. This last photo was submitted simply with the caption, "Anxiety attacks look different for everyone." Another great example of how to use PhotoVoice is shown here with Project Muse, which used PhotoVoice as a self-advocacy tool for disability awareness. In this project, a group of 10 individuals with spinal cord injuries, along with the project facilitator, used PhotoVoice to advocate for equal access to community resources by providing visual evidence and aim to help able-bodied individuals understand the barriers individuals with disabilities experience when accessing the community. The photographs were used to educate the public as well as policy and public figures in the hopes to enact change. When creating this project, the participants were asked 3 questions as a guide. What keeps you from participating in the community? What helps you participate in the community? And create a photo documentary of one day you were out participating in community life. After several training and brainstorming sessions, individuals were provided cameras so they could be readily available for when a photo opportunity was presented. Neck straps or pouches were provided as an easy accommodation for quick access and travel of the cameras. The project received attention from the local media with a front-page article documenting the findings and the powerful message these pictures conveyed, such as the parking violations, shopping carts in the van accessible lanes, and inaccessible shopping aisles. This media coverage then led to the project participants setting up a meeting with policymakers and local government to enact change. Community feedback from this project supported that this project was successful to raise awareness on the issue, and it also highlights the fact that PhotoVoice can be a useful tool for you to use within your community as well. So there are some things that we want to remember when putting together a PhotoVoice project. Most importantly, we want to gain consent when taking pictures of individuals, as these photos have the possibility to be shared with a wide audience. Secondly, the goal is to get the message across in a powerful but respectful way, so this should be kept in mind when taking photos of individuals, businesses, and organizations. And lastly, we want to have fun. This project allows for creative control to be put in the hands of the photographer, so they should feel empowered to take the project wherever they see fit. If you would like some additional resources about how to do a PhotoVoice project or some examples of PhotoVoice projects, we have included some additional resources here. Also, be sure to check out our Project Cheer homepage at wellnessforky.org/projectcheer. Thank you.